And we are live. We're going to bring you some hilarity and hijinks, as well as some weather details, since we're getting snowed on here in eastern Pennsylvania right now. But before we do that, check this out.
You book here.
Yeah.
You know,
Could you try? Like, could you just
wait 1 minute? I'm coming on my astronaut rocket, okay?
This guy's going to deliver pizza on a rocket. It's a new company, Domino's. That's with 10 O's.
Oh, you're actually gonna like deliver the pizza right now to my house.
Yeah, my rocket is ready. So give me 2 minutes. I'll be there in 2.5 minutes, okay?
We'll tell you more about it in a moment. But first, check it out. We are able to get the full screen share back again, so we can do whatever we want. Cheers. And we're going to give you a sun view here for a moment. Here's today's data. We'll stick with the 94 angstroms. All right, I will be able to get the chat window on the screen. So here we go. Turn that down here. All right, if anybody's ever ordered a pizza from Domino's, let us know. We will leave links in the description to that, by the way. And I've got the audio turned on. We are creating a feedback loop of death here. All right, there we go. All right, let me get the chat popped out. This stream is expected to be about 20 minutes long, folks. We're just looking at the weather here, again, as I'm getting snowed on in Pennsylvania. Haha. So here's the water vapor map on AccuWeather.com. I don't know what's up with this song. It's kind of weird. Let's move on. I don't know why it's calling my songs Wu-Tang Clan. Those are not Wu-Tang Clan tracks, folks. The RZA had nothing to do with the production of these. It was all me. But shout out to the RZA nonetheless. Woo! We're looking at the possibility of doing tri-state reports, folks. So we're looking at the possibility of doing reports for the Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey area here. I'm talking about 1 minute in-depth weather reports, because a bunch of people that work for our company probably have no idea what's going on with this right now. So anyway, it's no big deal. As far as where I'm located, but there is some severe weather going on the planet, let me tell you. Anyway, what we're looking at here is eastern PA. And I thought it sounded like sleet that was falling. It sure was. Looking at the possibility of doing a bike ride in the inclement weather, as I love riding in inclement weather. If you want to be consistent, you better be able to do so. So for all you local viewers, that's what's going on in the current situation. I don't know why those squares keep drawing on there. It's terrible. It's just terrible. All right, let's zoom back out. We're going to look at the NASA goes here also. So that thing is stagnating right now. And we're going to get some accumulation. Although it's quite warm out, so. Anyway, we're only interested in atmospheric variables. All right, let me see what the next tab is here. Here we go. We'll look at the extreme close-up here. For all you folks that are on the rain-snow line, this will give you some idea of what's going on with it. And if you just type in NASA GOES interactive weather satellite, you will get that. All right. Now, there's no controls on the playlist today. This is just whatever is there. So let's animate this. Max out the speed. If you want to predict the weather, folks, this is how ye does it. All right, first we're going to look at that convergence zone down by Louisiana as they got pummeled last night by lightning. I don't know if it was a severe thunderstorm or not, but there was certainly a lot of lightning. We were looking at it. People were asking me yesterday how I make the music, and I can't tell you because we use about 18 different pieces of software. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating. There's like about, I don't know, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but there are many different softwares that are used. So there's that convergence zone. You can see those standard Hall current streamers coming out of that this zone right down here. I'm not going to break out the draw on screen tool, although we do have it available if we really do need it. So that's quite a turbulent area right now, and if you're in the Gulf of Mexico, there's probably great surf. I would be out on the 12-foot waves. I find it fun. Anyway, let's see what's going on above my head. All right, we're going to look at windy.com too. Oh, man. Check out those streamers. That is epic. Yeah, this is going to be hitting us for quite a while. I haven't looked at the temperature forecast because I don't care. I'm going to go ride regardless. That's right, folks. Sleet doesn't stop me. Freezing rain slows me down. Deep snow can stop me, but sleet, that's kind of like a luxury, actually. Man, I put a long trailer on this song. All right. So, hey, welcome, Terrence. Yeah, I guess the snow's missing you guys, huh? You've got dry air over the southeastern portion of your state. All right, I have to break out the draw on screen tool. Please don't be horrified at my desktop, folks. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. You're trying to write 3 scientific papers at the same time and have about 6 jobs. Looks like some kind of wizard over this portion of the country here. Check it out. It's a spellcaster. Here's his hat. Here's a spell being cast. Here's his one arm. Right? Here's his other arm. I couldn't resist. Let's see what's going on above your head in Illinois, where socialism and corruption go hand in hand, like they always do. By the way, these songs are 100% original. If you like them, some of them are available for purchase. There are links in the description and elsewhere. Also, check out our Twitter page if you haven't. That is courtesy of smAsho staff. So thanks, smAsho staff. Man, that's a violent setup there. Look at that. We got some multi-altitude things going on. So let's go to windy. That didn't work. Oh, we've already got that open. Let's go back here. All right, we're looking at 36 degrees, so some of this is probably going to accumulate. Yes, make the bike ride interesting. By the way, cycling is part of the way that I got into solar forecasting, as I figured out that there are things besides barometric pressure, temperature, wind speed, and humidity associated with the weather. So we got a serious low pressure system there over southern Nebraska. Shout out. All right, now this song, I actually know what it's called. It's called Dung Beetle. Yeah, my songs have science themes in the names. It's not a coincidence. All right, let's look at the wind here. There's the surface winds. Check out that little low there. I predict an earthquake in Missouri. Shout out Dutch Sense. You got an earthquake in Missouri, Dutch Sense? You use low pressure systems, right, Dutch Sense? There's a 9,000 meter winds, and here's a jet stream. It is a little busted. Although it is all going east for the most part. I don't see any parts of it going west for now. Scratch that, right there's a part going west. Those of you not aware, low pressure systems are associated with earthquakes. I don't know why it's not common knowledge, but it seems to not be common knowledge. And what time is it? Universal time. It's always universal time, folks. Let's get the most current images of the sun here in colored magnetogram. Oh no, not the errors. Error solved. There we go. By the way, sunspot 2737 is no longer a sunspot. So I propose a name for the next one. How about 2738? We do see a little bit of magnetic complexity building right over here. The purple arrow's back, folks. Shout out. Leave us a comment, by the way. Do we have any requests for other information? Hey, welcome Roger and Mary. All right, Terrence. Hey, you like cycling? How about Trexlertown, PA? You won't be able to get enough of it if you move to Trexlertown, PA, man. It is one of the world's cycling meccas. And if you think I'm BSing, stop by in July and see what it's like. There will be people from all kinds of different world's teams. I don't know what the schedule even is, but I think I'll look it up right now. Those of you not familiar with the velodrome, one of the finest facilities in the country. Now, this is an outdoor concrete track. However, there's a lot more to Trexlertown than track racing. By the way, here's Colleen Gulick from the Pickle Juice cycling team, rather. And I can't remember that guy's name. That was those are the cyclists of the year last year. Colleen has just recently come back from New Zealand. She's avoided the large earthquake, so she didn't get to experience the unfortunate 7+ magnitude earthquake that is likely to be happening there around that area. And what I'm talking about is there's a low pressure system sitting right over Indonesia. Malaysia? Here, I'll show you. There's a stagnant low pressure system. It looks like it's actually moving the wrong way. Yep. This low right here has been moving west instead of east. So, some odd stuff going on, folks. Some odd stuff. Here's the 9,000 meter wind again. And you can even see this expressed nearly in the jet stream level. So that's a serious low. And that raises the earthquake risk. I guess let me draw it in on the windy map. That would be great. Let me see if I can. Doesn't seem to want to zoom out for some reason. Darn. Anyway, if you're in Western South America, beware for low pressure systems there because you've been seeing deep quakes around this area. Let me see. Let's go back to pressure. No proper lows there, so that's probably good news. All right, and we're looking for the schedule here at the Valley Preferred Cycling Center. Those of you interested in things like bike racing. Stephen Hall, there we go, the male 2018 Rider of the Year, and Colleen Gulick is the other one, the female Rider of the Year. Get your 2019 season tickets, folks. There's a significant development program. There's also a corporate challenge where you can get your company bike racing versus other local companies. You can even rent bikes. So anyway. So there's a situation. Let me refresh as this is updated, and we're going to get out of here because it's time to go pedal. Screw safety and comfort. It's all about going fast. Safety and comfort's for babies. Just kidding, folks. Safety and comfort's pretty important too. Anyway, there's the current situation in the Northeast. Back to comments here. Anybody want any custom weather reports? I can show you the graphics if you like. Oh, you got a 40-miler plan, huh? I'm going to do about a 6-miler in sleet on a road race bike. And it's barely light out. Ha! It's going to be nice. I got lights, don't worry. By the way, the law in Pennsylvania, if you want to ride at nighttime, is you must have a white light facing forward and a red light facing back. That's all. If you do that, you're legal. You might not be safe, but you'll at least be legal. Some people put very bright lights on their bikes. I try to keep my night vision and put a very dim light on my bike, if that makes sense. Oh, right. The event horizon of the galaxy. Excellent. I figured it would be something like that. That would make sense. Although I'm very skeptical of the use of the word event horizon. Speaking of event horizons, I wonder if you could get a pizza delivered to that event horizon location. And that is a segue.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, you don't have my. I'd like to pay over the phone though.
No, we don't need your money, sir. We are rich. We will give you money for, you order.
No kidding.
He's going to pay them money to bring a pizza from space. He goes on to talk about how he can bring a pizza to the moon or to Mars or wherever you're located. I think he's a little overzealous because now India is able to shoot down satellites. But if you're not familiar with Kit Boga, he's a scam baiter. And I think this is the funniest one I've seen. It's only 10 minutes long.
Pizza, you call
Give
us,
this guy a shout out.
Time, you talk to us, so we really appreciate your time.
Okay.
So
Tell him smAsho sent you.
That will be without any cost, but we will give you some money so you can enjoy.
Okay. Dude, if I give can I just give this number to my friends then? That way they can get free pizzas?
Now, we're hoping we're able to get the number and the contact information for this particular scammer, because if that's the case, we can all order pizzas. And then, you just hang out and look for a giant contrail, and you'll know he's on his way. And then when you see a re-entry occurring above your home, you'll know that your pizza's nearly arrived.
Is that cool?
Yes, but my time is over now. I have to log out now. You can call me tomorrow any point of time. We will deliver pizza 24/7.
They will deliver pizza 24/7 from space.
From tomorrow, not from now.
Okay. So you're not available for the rest of the night. You're not open 24/7 in this weird fantasy where you deliver pizzas all over the world, also all over the galaxy.
So yeah, check it out, Kit Boga. Please don't ban us, YouTube. We're just giving a shout out, and as these videos are relevant to ours, as we talk about space, I try to be as spaced out as I possibly can when I'm not looking at sleet-covered asphalt. So I'm going to be sure to not have any really close-up views of the sleet-covered asphalt. And you folks take care now. Yes, we will be watching on April 10th. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Not a lot going on in the sun. Actually, there's a filament jumping around real crazy like. And I'm going to have to zoom in on it because it's pretty weird, actually. It's really weird. Wow. Check that one out. It looks like this filament's skipping all around, which they are apt to do sometimes. Just a prominence, it looked like. It didn't look like any ejecta came out there. Let's go to the 171 angstroms. By the way, if you ever use this site, folks, it's a little fickle, but once you're able to use it, it's not too bad. By the way, this is the ionized iron wavelength. A very interesting part of the solar spectra. There could be ejecta from that. Let's go check. We'll look at stereo A real quick. As I hear a bunch of starlings outside the window right now, a reason to go hunting. For those of you not aware, starlings are one of the largest ecological disasters in the history of North America, as somebody introduced them on purpose to educate people about the works of Shakespeare, because Shakespeare mentioned starlings. So these idiots intentionally released, I believe it was 50 pairs of mating adults into Central Park, New York. I'm sure there's a special place in hell for those idiots of the Shakespearean Poetry Society. If you like starlings, have one as a pet, and please kill all the rest if you're in North America. And we don't see anything here on Space Weather Beacon. So I don't think any ejecta came out. Let's just raise the res here. We'll raise the res all the way. 20 frames per second is the max on this instrument. So some ejecta did come out there for sure. You'll see it out here. So another small CME headed down the interplanetary magnetic field pike. All right, it's about that time. So cheers, Roger, Mary, Robert, Terrence. Have a delightful day. You may see a little uptick in our video production over the next day or 5. So stay tuned, because it'll never be now again. All right, later on.